What if I told you that we had a high-end, all-you-care-to-enjoy USDA Prime Steakhouse concept right here in San Antonio? We're on the north side, heading towards I-10, just off 1604, right before you get to Blanco Road, and this is Chama Gaucha. Chama Gaucha, a Brazilian steakhouse founded by private owner João, first opened its doors in San Antonio, Texas back in 2008. Since then, it has expanded to other key locations, including Chicago, Houston, and most recently, Grapevine, Texas, situated in the vibrant DFW area. Now with the unveiling of their newest Chama Gaucha location in downtown San Antonio, Texas coming soon, this restaurant continues to solidify its presence in the culinary landscape, offering an unparalleled all-you-care-to-enjoy experience. Chama Gaucha prides itself on serving prime meats alongside its gourmet salad bar. What sets Chama Gaucha apart is its dedication to quality and customer satisfaction, emphasizing a personalized dining experience over a standardized chain model. Renowned for hosting business meetings, special occasions, and creating lasting memories, Chama Gaucha stands out as a premier destination for discerning diners seeking an exceptional culinary adventure. If you're looking for a more traditional steakhouse concept, make sure you check out their sister establishment, J Prime, which has both locations in San Antonio and Austin. In this video, we're going to take you through a full dining experience at Chama Gaucha and what you can expect when you come to this amazing restaurant. Before we jump into that full dining experience, we're going to take you behind the scenes to see all the different prep work and effort that goes into creating this elevated dining experience right here in San Antonio. Let's take a peek at the kitchen and see what's going on back there and how they elevate this dining experience right here. All right, everybody, so we have learned about the history of how Chama Gaucha started, where they were, how they got going, and how they got to where they are today. And so now we've seen some behind the scenes as well of the amazing prime meats that they serve here and how they create these dishes. But we're going to take you through the entire dining experience for Chama Gaucha right now. I'm joined by their marketing director, Monica, who is the marketing director for both Chama Gaucha and their sister restaurant, J Prime. She's here to have a meal with me, walk me through the process of what to expect here at Chama Gaucha, and just enjoy lunch.
Thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you for having me. We are super excited to be here and learn more about your restaurant and the dining experience that your guests can expect to have here. So thank you so much for, like I said, having us. And I guess tell me a little bit about your favorite part of the Chama Gaucha experience. What's your favorite part about this experience that y'all offer?
My favorite part is the variety of meats that we have and the selections that we provide for all of our guests. 13 prime cut meats, under 6-minute service that we can have them cooked and brought to your table. So
that's amazing. And we saw back there in the kitchen, everything going on with the skewers. It's an incredible concept. The operation that you guys have here is incredible. So we're excited. We'll get started and see about the service. So let's take you through what you can expect here at Chama Gaucha in a full dining experience. The first thing that you're going to notice is when you sit down is they've got an extensive wine and cocktail menu. They have so many different choices, from the traditional Brazilian lemonade to, of course, your unsweet tea, your sodas, and of course your high-end drinks as well if you want to have a cocktail or a beverage with your amazing meal that's about to begin. And they greet you promptly. They're going to come over to your table quickly. They're going to make sure that your plate setting is perfect. They help you push in your chair. It is a true hands-on experience here at Chama Gaucha. And what's amazing about this is that you can kind of choose your meal experience. Once they take the drink order, you have a choice. Some people will skip the high-end salad bar and go straight to meat service. But in this video, we're going to start with the salad bar experience. So let's say that you want to start with the salad bar experience, which I highly recommend. It is very high-end. When you arrive, you'll notice that they hand you a plate, very personal service, and you can kind of start working your way around counterclockwise. They've got multiple different selections of lettuce type. As you move on, you can see some of your salad bar staples, such as high-end deviled eggs. They've got different charcuterie meats and cheeses and all sorts of salad bar toppings. Once you arrive towards the dressings, there's a good amount of choices there as well. If you're wanting like an Italian or more of your ranch blue cheese, vinaigrette style, lots of different options. And once you finish that side where the rest of kind of the charcuterie meats and cheeses are, they actually have somebody on service to serve you and kind of top and polish off your plate with the high-end balsamic vinegars and olive oils that they have located right there at the end. On the last side, you've got the rest of your high-end artisan meats and cheeses, where you've got an actual whole wheel of Parmesan cheese, my personal favorite, where they'll actually hand slice the different pieces of the cheese off the wheel into the big wheel itself, and you can grab your tongs and get that out there. So salad bar is amazing, so many choices, but my personal recommendation, don't fill up on the salad bar because the meat service is coming next, and it is definitely worth it to have room for all the amazing choices that they have. All right, so now you're back at your table and you have finished your amazing salad bar experience. The next thing that you're going to notice is that they're going to start bringing their signature Brazilian sides. They're going to start with these addictive, crazy breads that are stuffed with cheese. They're hot, they're delicious, and again, filling. It's a trap. Avoid them, but they're so good. And if I could eat 8 to 10 of them, I would do it because they're that good. In addition to that, you'll receive the rest of their signature sides, such as their high-end mashed potatoes, their fried banana, which actually has a secondary purpose, which is to cleanse your palate in between the meats. So you actually eat these bananas to kind of reset. Once you start getting that kind of just mix of taste in your mouth and you want to kind of reset, you eat one of these fried plantains that they have. In addition to that, you can also receive fried polenta and an off-menu request-only item, rice and beans, if you want to have a traditional Brazilian dinner. Rice and beans are classic pairing with that type of combination. One of the things that you're going to notice about this experience is that waiters are going to be coming quickly. They actually are responsible for the meat, as we learned earlier in the video, in the kitchen. They're responsible from cooking that skewer to bringing it to your table. So every single one of the gauchos is responsible for owning that meat, and they're going to come fast. And you're going to see the same gaucho with the same cut because, again, that's what they're working on for the day. And so what they're going to come and do is they're going to come right next to you tableside, and they're going to bring their skewer with the meat on it, and they're going to ask you, would you like to try, insert what it is here, right? And then basically you'll be able to say yes or no. And if you're ready to try it, you'll be able to use your little tongs. You've got some tongs on the table. Use your little tongs to kind of grab that meat, pinch it off, and then serve it on your plate and dine in. And again, guys, all you care to enjoy. If you get a little overwhelmed, you can easily flip your card to red to take a break or leave it green and they will keep coming. So one of the questions that people ask when they come here is, what type of meats do they have? What can I expect to have here at Chama Gaucha? And there's actually, again, 13 different courses that they serve regularly on the dinner and lunch menu. So some of your favorites and my favorites that you could expect to find here would be number one being ribeye. They have a great USDA prime ribeye that they serve here at Chama Gaucha. It's excellent. You can just, when you bite into that outside crunch, it's so amazing, melts in your mouth. A very excellent, one of my favorite cuts of meat. They also have bottom sirloin, and this is a cut that you don't see too much, and I personally don't cook it at home, but it is so good and I enjoy it here every time that I come. I don't know if it's the way that they season it or the way they prepare it, but it is very delicious, and the bottom sirloin here, Chama Gaucha, is excellent. Number 3 on the list is picanha. Picanha is that little crescent-shaped piece of beef. It's actually a big Brazilian favorite, and it's their house special. So this is the favorite thing that they cook here at Chama Gaucha. They prepare it and season it in a very special way, where again, when you just get one of those outside pieces, it's just it's crunchy, it's crispy, and it is so good. And if you're not a fan of the outside, you could ask them for that second cut, that center cut. But what they do on these beef plates specifically is when they slice off a piece and you have that outside portion, they'll actually go and refire it back in the grill that we saw earlier in the video to, again, recook that outside and make sure that the next person is having that crunchy, crispy bite as well. So definitely check it out. Very excellent piece of meat, the picanha. I enjoyed a lot. Number 4 on my list is actually the chicken breast wrapped in bacon. And again, you might think, hey, I can have chicken at home. I have chicken all the time. You don't have chicken breast wrapped in bacon like this. It is, again, a high-end chicken, and just the way that the bacon is smoked and kind of continues to cook the meat when you bite into it, it's a great experience. And again, one of my personal favorites at Chama Gaucha. Number 5 and 6 are 2 different variants of lamb. I was not a big lamb eater, went to Greece a couple years ago, had my try, and I've enjoyed it ever since. But Chama Gaucha offers 2 different varieties of lamb, both the leg of lamb and the lamb chops. And so with the leg of lamb, it's the whole thing. It's the big lamb leg. They're cooking that on the grill over the fire back there, bringing that to your tableside, where again, they're cutting off some of those pieces and you're able to enjoy the lamb. It's amazing. It's cooked just wonderfully, like a beautiful medium rare, and it's very enjoyable. And the lamb chops are one of the most high-end things on the Chama Gaucha menu. They come from a special lamb in Colorado, I believe, where it's a farm and they make these high-end lambs on them. They raise the high-end lambs on them. The lamb chops are amazing, and a lot of people come here to have primarily the lamb chop, 3, 4, 5, 6 lamb chops at a time. And again, one of the best things that Chama Gaucha serves here in San Antonio. Number 7 is filet mignon. It's actually on the menu. USDA Pride filet mignon. both wrapped and unwrapped in bacon. So if you want that bacon taste, again, the smokiness kind of continuing to cook the meat with the caramelization, you can get that. Or you can request to have normal filet mignon as much as you care to enjoy, unwrapped in bacon. So again, very good. High-end Steakhouse, you'll love it here. All right, so to mix it up now, if you're not, again, a big beef person, you want some variety, we also arrive at our sausage. So they've got the pork sausage links, the entire link there. You can have as much as you want, and it goes great to kind of mix up the taste with some of these meats. I imagine it kind of being like a Brazilian barbecue or even a Texas barbecue where the sausage comes in and just kind of cuts up some of that taste and again provides a different angle. And speaking of barbecue, of course, Texas, number 9, pork ribs. They're excellent the way that they do them. They're not your traditional like barbecue saucy ribs. They're dry rubbed and they're crunchy, they're crispy, and they are so good when you bite into them. It is amazing. Continuing on our pork train, you arrive at number 10, which is our Parmesan pork. The Chama Gaucha Parmesan pork is amazing because again, it's a high-end pork chop that's kind of wrapped in this house-made Parmesan breading. So they bread kind of the pork chop and then again, sear it and cook it beautifully to where it's amazing. The flavor, everything about it. The Parmesan pork cannot be slept on, and you at least have to have one piece at your next visit to Chama Gaucha. Number 11 on the list is actually similar to the Parmesan pork in presentation style and how they cook it. It's the garlic sirloin. So again, you've got these beautiful cut pieces of sirloin, the little kind of cube cut style that they're just putting a lot of garlic on and their special seasoning on it to enjoy and just makes the flavor come out so much on the meat. So again, it's a different take on kind of like the bottom sirloin and your traditional sirloins, full of flavor, very good, and a lot of people's favorites here at Chama Gaucha. Number 12, if you are a chicken fan, we talked earlier a little bit about the chicken breast wrapped in bacon. Well, now we're talking about the other half of the chicken, the drumsticks. So they have these beautiful chicken drumsticks, again, cooked beautifully, super crispy, very delicious, juicy when you bite into them. And again, another great offering here at Chama Gaucha. All right, so we've taken you through the main course here at Chama Gaucha. We are flipping our cards red because we are so full and it is time to go to the dessert. We need to save just enough room for dessert because their dessert and after dinner cocktail experience is amazing. We're going to highlight both the dessert service and then one of the signature drinks to get here at this restaurant concept, a carajillo. Starting with the dessert service, you can find many of your big staples, again, at high-end restaurants, such as a creme brulee and, of course, a flaming cheesecake. And here at Chama Gaucha, they do things big with the fire. So this is actually a piece of cheesecake that they'll come and bring to your table, and then they will have like a liquor that they burn in a cup, and it's really, really nice. They burn it to kind of caramelize the sugars, and they pour the liquor out after it's kind of burned off some of that alcohol in this just dropping ring of little fire, like a funnel of fire even, that's coming down from the cup onto the cheesecake, onto your plate, and it's going to be an amazing bite. So Chama Gaucha has a great extensive dessert list. If you're a sweet lover like myself, there are lots of great concepts to try when you're dining here at Chama Gaucha. Now we're going to bring you tableside to our in-restaurant experience so that you can see how the carajillos are made in person at the restaurant.
How's everything over here? How's the cheesecake?
Amazing. I've never had this before. I typically have the creme brulee when I come here. And so this was a nice kind of change up of different flavors and things. So excellent.
That's great to hear that you enjoy. How was it for you, Monica?
Oh, super rich, creamy, sweet.
Absolutely. You can't go wrong with after dinner dessert. So you guys nail it.
Excellent. It's great to hear that. And also, if you allow me, I'd like to introduce our bar cart and also Jared. He's going to come in to make some more carajillos for you to enjoy.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Yes, you're welcome. Cheers. Enjoy.
How are you doing?
Amazing,
Thank you. So tell me a little bit about what's going on here on the cart.
Well, on the cart, we have premium tequilas, whiskeys, and scotches. We also make a drink here called a carajillo.
Oh, please. So what in a carajillo?
Carajillo is liquor 43. It's a vanilla liqueur from Spain. We flame that in a snifter, kind of like caramelizes the sugars, makes it a little sweeter, a little just tastier, and then we add espresso to it.
Absolutely. We'll definitely get 2 of those and see how it works. So during the normal service, whether it's lunch or dinner, this is the presentation. You're creating these drinks on the cart every single time.
Oh yeah, definitely tableside.
That's amazing.
Yeah, tableside with fresh espresso. We bring up the liquor 43 for you. Just everything's tableside, fresh. Yeah, it's all good.
That's amazing. And so with some of the different high-end tequilas and things like that up there, you guys offer just different pairings and different things, right, Monica, for just kind of different...
Yeah, so from your Clase Azul to your Louis XIII, We do have a lot of variations. 1921 is what I typically like to put inside the carajillo.
Okay.
You can have it as is.
All right, so he's going to begin making our carajillo, Monica. I've never had one of these before. I know you mentioned that you have. What should I expect with this drink?
Yeah, it's going to be like an espresso base. So it's going to be a little bit coffee, but it's honestly just the presentation and like the show towards the end of your meal, which we love to share with a dessert.
That's amazing. And so it's neat that you kind of have this cart because we didn't see it, earlier on in the meal, right? It's kind of scheduled to come throughout our dessert service. And while we were able to order our drinks in different pairings through the appetizer at the salad bar, right? And then going into the main prime meats course, it's neat that you guys have this kind of scheduled towards the end of your meal to give those final pairings, right?
Yeah.
Absolutely. So this is really cool. What are we working on right now?
So this is the liquor 43. That's what we're flaming. It's caramelized in the glass for.
That's amazing. And it's crazy because you're doing both of those at once. And look at that pour, that flaming vortex fire pour of the liquor 43 into the rest of kind of the drink itself, right? Which is in the shakers.
Oh, yeah.
That's amazing. So that was pretty skillful. The double pour there with the fire. Now he's topping it up with the espresso. And those are one shots of espresso. Amazing. And so this is neat because if this is not, maybe this is what you want, maybe this isn't what you want, you've got those other options like we talked about, the high-end tequilas, right? King Louis XIII on there. And I see a lot of different whiskeys and bourbons kind of scattered throughout the cart, giving people what they need.
We definitely have one for one person.
Absolutely. And look at the shake. Look at him getting his steak on. Really awesome presentation. And I understand what you mean by that. This is kind of like a show-worthy drink, right? You finish a top-notch meal here. Again, memorable signature occasions. And to get this at the end of your meal to top it off, you can't beat it. So you finish it off, you pour it in there, hit it with some straws,
And sip away.
and stick away. Guys, this is Chama Gaucha's famous carajillo. You gotta have one of these. I've never had one before.
Cheers.
Let's enjoy. All right, guys, we have just finished an amazing dining experience here at Chama Gaucha in San Antonio. And Monica, I don't think that people really realized, and I'm hoping that they'll realize after watching this video, what an elevated dining experience that you guys are providing right here in San Antonio. So thank you so much for having us.
Thank you so much for coming, experiencing it one-on-one with me. I hope you enjoyed.
Absolutely, it was incredible. And so for people watching this video, whether they're coming in to just have a casual meal themselves, or maybe they're wanting to do a larger group event like a birthday or a work event, what are some of the best ways that they can actually come and dine here at Chama Gaucha?
Yeah, so y'all are more than welcome to call the restaurant directly and, make a reservation, or you can even do so through Open Table or online through our website. So we do take reservations and we do accept walk-ins. You're more than welcome to call the restaurant or do the reservation online. As far as like private dining or you wanting to celebrate like a special event, we can definitely do so with 6 of our private rooms in-house. So anywhere from like 10 to 120, 130 capacity. You're more than welcome to just fill out that form online, our private events tab, check in which location, whether it's San Antonio, Grapevine, Chicago, or Houston. Just fill out that form and then we'll give you a call and then we'll go ahead and get you guys scheduled.
That's amazing. And so again, this has just been such a cool experience. If you guys haven't yet, please like and follow them on social media. Y'all are on all the major platforms, correct?
Yes, Chama Gaucha on Instagram and your Facebook pages.
Absolutely. So guys, definitely like and subscribe to them. And always as well, my name is Chris Marti, also known as the Rebate Guy. So please like and subscribe to our YouTube channel where we've got amazing content from all of our different San Antonio local businesses like this amazing one here at Chama Gaucha. So thank you so much, Monica, for hosting us. We appreciate you.
Thank you guys so much for coming. I'll see you again soon.
Yes, absolutely. We'll be right back, guys. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Really, really cool spot. Chama Gaucha gets an 11 out of 10 on our list. Make sure you dine here. My name is Chris Marti, guys, and we'll catch you next time.